Good morning. I have good news today, especially from Sweden. Maybe it's sensational news from Sweden. I think it is. Right, first I want to talk about Donald Trump, because this was very entertaining. So he's sitting there talking to the press, and next to him is Ursula von der Leyen, the president of the EU Commission, or Ursula von der Lying. Right, and he's talking about windmills, chatting along, like he does, and she has to listen to it. She is trying to look comfortable, sort of smiling. I love this. He says, windmills, stupid things, and he gives all kinds of reasons why it's stupid. Well done, Donald Trump. I loved it. Right. Now this, maybe sensational. I think so. Sometimes I wonder how Swedish people think. And here's something. So there was a survey done, and what's important here, interesting, is that the survey institute is Novus. And this is an establishment poll institute. See, they are connected to the Socialist Party establishment. They did the survey. And they asked people this: should it be possible to revoke Swedish citizenship in certain cases? I'll do it again. Should it be possible to revoke Swedish citizenship in certain cases? That was the question. 53% said yes, absolutely. And 31% said yes, maybe. Now, why is this sensational? Well, if you just go back 8-9 years, when I started to make videos, when I talked about this, I said, this is the solution. You have to send them home. You have to tear up these citizenships, kick them out of the country, right? I was a terrible, terrible man. And anyone like me was terrible, see. It was a very sensitive matter. So if you did that survey like 8-9 years ago, just 8-9 years ago, you wouldn't get anything close to this, of course. And now we have 84% of the Swedish population saying, yeah, we could do this. This is about sending people home, isn't it? Which was unthinkable just 6 years ago. Well, we thought about it. I talked about it, people talked about it, but the establishment and the people, I don't think they were ready for this at all. But now 84% said, yeah, we can send them home now. We're talking about criminals, of course. People who came to Sweden. Terrorists, criminals, those who cheated on the citizen application. Right, so that was great news. I think it was fantastic. Right, and then finally this. I want to show you something. This is a book, of course. My girlfriend is reading it now. I'm going to read it next. So what about this book? Well, it's in Swedish, first of all. And the name is Folkets Hjälte, which is the hero of the people. Written by Ganman, as you can see, I think. Yeah, so what about this book? Well, the story is basically, you remember that movie? You saw that movie, Death Wish, with Charles Bronson from the 70s, I think. Great movie. It's about this guy who goes out and he starts to kill criminals in New York. This is in Sweden. It's about a guy who is on social media, he's pissed off, and then he decides to do something. He gets a gun, goes out in Sweden and starts shooting criminals. Right. And then he becomes the hero. See, people really like what he's doing. This is the story. Yeah, he also shoots a pedophile, you know. Right. Now, what's interesting about this is that it's selling. It's selling a lot. And, you know, the establishment, they don't want anything to do with it. So if you go into a bookstore, you can't get it. Right? But it's number one. It's a bestseller. It's selling like crazy. See, this book. Because of word of mouth. So it's fantastic, I think. And I really like the writer, Jens Ganman. Jens Ganman, he used to work for state-funded media, public service media. And then he left. He couldn't stand it. See, he's a brilliant guy, and he's been talking about this a lot. Right? Very public, vocal guy, funny guy. So I really like this guy too. So this book is selling, and the establishment, they hate it. I think it's great. All right, be good.